It was a little bit argy-bargy, I guess you'd say, in the sprint yesterday. Talk about that for me, Michael.
Yeah, it was a headwind coming in the last kilometer, and of course, everybody's really tired, and that always makes the sprint a little interesting and a little bit more chaotic, but Ken Delario has been doing it a long time, and he's a pro, and he pulled it off, yeah.
That was a pretty incredible ride, and that's certainly inspirational for the rest of you guys. Now, you've been going in the breakaways, or at least you've certainly been trying to. Once again, 130-mile day. It's kind of day when I expect to see Michael Creed out there in the wind for a while.
Yeah, I'll give it a proper go, but I mean, there's also we got guys like Solace who's going to try to pick up some KOM points, and self, and my grandma lives here in Sonora, and I've come here, every year since I was about 5 years old, so it's really awesome to start a race here.
Michael Creed, you've always been one of the classiest riders. I'd love for you to give your grandma a shout out. These moments don't come along often enough. What's her name?
Mary Creed. Yeah, I give her a shout out all the time.
Yeah, good. Hey, good luck out there, Mike.
Showing what Sonora and Tuolumne County is about, and we're showcasing it to the world to come and enjoy our community. So it is great, and thank you for attending.
Hey, talk about what it takes to make a race like this happen, because we don't just roll into town. There's a lot of planning that goes in before this, a lot of meetings. I know you're a part of those. Talk a little bit about the preparation that's gone into today's start.
There's been endless. We started in Thanksgiving, right after Thanksgiving, to put this event on. We were meeting at that time every 2 weeks. The subcommittees, we were meeting every week in the subcommittees. It is endless. Without the volunteers, over 200 to put this together, it wouldn't happen. But I want to thank them all, and especially our sponsors, obviously.
Well, they've done an incredible job, put together an incredible race, as we really look forward to the start. Mayor, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Mayor Bill Canning.
I hear some of our employees out here. On behalf of our over 1,400 healthcare providers, we're just proud to be part of this event here in Sonora. What a great day.
We'll pass it on down.
I have a big plan. I'm chair of the Board of Supervisors of Tuolumne County. You can tell because I'm the only one out of 15,000 people that has a necktie on. But I want to offer a very warm welcome to the Amgen racers, to all the spectators, and I'd like to salute the volunteers and the sponsors who put this on. We hope you have a good, solid, competitive race and a safe one, and make everybody get to Clovis this afternoon. And hopefully you'll come back someday back to Sonora. It's an honor to have you here, and please do come back. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ed Pop, the Vice President of St. Mark Supermarkets, and we are absolutely thrilled to sponsor this race, be part sponsor, and it is especially good for me because I was born and raised here. I live here, and I still do, and I raise my kids here. Fantastic job, everybody. The volunteers from St. Mark, the city, mayor, excellent job. I want to thank everybody so much. What a turnout, beautiful turnout.
Good morning, Sonora! Woohoo! So this great day that we've all been waiting months for has finally arrived, and I'm so excited to see literally thousands of people turn out with community pride and to see the economic benefits that are going to our local businesses and to our hotels. This is great for our economy, great for our community. Thank you for your enthusiasm. Blow those whistles, and good luck to all the cyclists today. Thank you to the mayor.
And again, I want to say quickly, this couldn't have been put on. We have a lot of other sponsors, and thank you, every single one of you, for everything you've done. I wouldn't have enough time to run the list down, but thank you to all the sponsors. So give them a big hand.
The Valley there from Boulder, Colorado. This is Austin, Texas's Patrick McCarty. Patrick, great job out there. You also watched your Spider Tech team really step up. Talk about how the guys are doing out there.
We're doing great. Been having some good, strong stage finishes, and Dave, Wally, we're in the running for the mountain jersey. We lost it yesterday to Sebastian Salas, but
I gotta imagine you're hungry to get that back.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was part of our loose plan, you kind of gotta play these things on the road a bit, and you never know what's gonna happen. But we're still really, really confident, and we know that today is a big day for the mountain jersey as well as I believe Friday.
Patrick, you're one of the guys in our field who's raced at the highest level in Europe, races like the Giro. How does the Tour of California compare here in 2012?
Well, 2012, 2011. I mean, it's always a great race to come to. It's really, really exciting, and every year come to new places, and there's always more and more fans out. It's a really, really awesome race to do.
Did you learn anything winning the King of the Mountain jersey last year that will help you guys out in the battle this year?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. I mean, like I said, you put everything on the road a bit. Is there a secret? Not really, but you have to have a strong rider, and Dave's riding really well, so we're confident.
Right, well, good luck with your... Well, American Olympian Michael Friedman signing some autographs. Hey, Michael, boy, I haven't seen too many races that look as tough as this one. What's your impression on the first 3 days of the Amgen Tour this year?
Pain.
That sounds like it. So, and more today?
Yeah, of course, more pain for me today.
All right, well, good luck out there. I know you got a big job. Is this man right behind you wearing the Nissan King of the Mountains jersey? Already your team playing with the house's money. It's got to be fun to be a part of that conversation, Michael.
Yeah, he's doing a fantastic job, and we're going to keep going at it for him. Absolutely.
Hey, that's Michael Friedman. Sebastian, why don't you step up out of line with me here for a moment? An honor to have this jersey on your shoulders, clearly. Can you talk about what it's like to wake up this morning and realize you're our Nissan King of the Mountains? Is it an interesting day to wake up?
Yeah, it's been a dream for me. Last year I was watching this on TV. This is my first year as a professional, and to be able to wear this jersey is amazing.
Do you feel at all sad that you had to take it from a fellow countryman, another Canadian, or is that just fine with you?
As long as the battle's Canadian.
Well, it looks like it's going to stay that way, Sebastian. Good luck out there. Brad, I'll toss it to you. But we're going to grab a word with one of our Colombian riders here on the Col Deportes team. Hey, and Brad, I'm going to jump right in. I got Juan Pablo Suarez and Victor Hugo Pena. Victor, come join us as well. This is the first South American to ever wear the yellow jersey at the Tour de France. Victor Hugo Pena. Victor actually is pretty good on English, but John, would you help me? We have Juan Pablo Suarez here as well. First off, tell him his impression racing in America. He's won the yellow jersey at the biggest race in the world. How does California compare to France?
¿Cómo se compara California con Francia cuando estás en la bici?
Dile que las fiestas son buenas cuando hay mucha gente. Cuando no hay gente en las fiestas son aburridas. Entonces, como hay tantísima gente, la fiesta es buena.
He says the parties are fun when there's a lot of people, and there's a lot of people, so the party's going to be good.
I think you're right. Thank you very much. Victor Hugo Pena, Juan Pablo Suarez here.
It's all, but I think it's also best time of our life out here.
You know, I will speak for Lawson and tell you that this young man is one of the greatest junior riders, under 18 riders that America's ever produced. It's another thing, though, Lawson, to back it up at this level. We can talk all day about how you're going to be racing with the best in the world, but now that you're doing it, it's a whole new level, isn't it?
Oh, for sure. It's insane to be up there bumping elbows with Bruno and Sagan and Hausler. So, I came here hoping to learn a lot and just be able to be competitive. It's incredible feeling.
Yeah, so your Bontrager Livestrong team, there's a lot of really cool kids on that squad. Have you guys had that oh wow kind of race?
For sure. I think so. A lot of people kind of doubted our invitation to this race, and I think we've come here and proven wrong, and I think we're actually showing that we're competitive at this level, and I think we've surprised a lot of people too.
Yeah, there's this guy named Lance Armstrong that likes to operate the same way, so you keep it up there, Lawson.
Thanks, Dave.
All right, Lawson.
Running like this?
Hey, what are you expecting today? The harder the days are, the more we seem to see you at the finish. Another one of these days like Big Bear, where you'll be there for the finale?
Yeah, of course. Actually, I think today is going to end up in a bunch sprint. So the first bit of the start will be a bit rough, but I think it flattens out towards the end. So.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot, Mark. That's Mark Demar. Always interrupting, ladies and gentlemen. This is an honor and a privilege. One of the most popular riders on the planet Earth today. This is the German diesel Jens Vogt. Yeah, it's been an interesting 3 days. What is everybody back in Germany saying about the race? Have they been watching on TV, Jens?
Yeah, they do, even though there's a little bit of time difference, but yes, they do watch it, and yeah, they like it. I mean, Tour of California is becoming a big race. It's now the 7th year, and it has been steadily growing, every year a little bigger, a little better. So it's a fixed point in the calendar in the year, and of course, all the Europeans watch it and follow it, of course.
And they get to see what California looks like. It's been beautiful out there. The conditions this year pretty much ideal.
Yeah, I would say so. It's pretty much perfect so far. Not a drop of rain on us. Nice, sunny, beautiful, great crowds. People are happy, cheering us up. It's a pleasure to be here.
So in the NBA, the National Basketball League here, they talk about if you have a signature shoe, you're a big deal. Well, when your team makes you a bike, you're a big deal. Talk about how cool it was that Trek did that for you.
Yes, indeed, it was pretty cool because they did it the last years for the Schleck brothers and for Cancellara. And this city said, you know what, we think you deserve one too. And I said, hey, wow, that means I must be some sort of important. So yes, of course, it's a good feeling.
It looked like yesterday was one of your better days as far as keeping Chris comfortable and protected. Things went well for Radio Shack, didn't they?
Yep, so far we did our plan. Our objective is, to arrive tomorrow in to the time trial without any time loss for Chris. Chris is our GC guy, and that's what we're working for.
And the legs are shutting up?
For the moment, yes, that's okay. Yeah.
Good. Thanks, Jens. I'd like to be back on an Amgen Tour California podium.
It's great. I mean, I'm racing in my home state. I grew up in LA. I live in the Bay Area, so this is great. I come by here all the time, going up to Mammoth. It feels like home. I took a couple of years off racing. I actually had 3 kids. And I got the bug back, and so I called Team Exergy, their growing team, and said, I want to help you guys grow, and here we are competing at the highest level. And this is just a start. Hopefully you're going to hear Team Exergy more.
It's really one of the great success stories. We saw a whole bunch of wind turbines. That's Exergy's business out there on the course today. You guys probably feel a little inspired every time you see one of those.
No, definitely. And it's funny. I was waiting for the coverage on TV. You mentioned something about the windmills, but it didn't really happen. But
I don't think Phil likes them because they hurt birds.
It's not true.
All right, well, good. Hey,
trying to stay safe and wait for the big mountain cup finishes where Chris really has an advantage, and that's when his support riders will be called upon. So right now I'm just trying to get through every day with as much energy as possible for the big mountain days.
Watching the Bontrager Livestrong kids, that was you just 2 years ago. Pretty fun to watch their experience, isn't it?
Absolutely. I was at a Trek dealership last night with Axel and young rider Josh Atkins, who's on the young rider jersey. Yeah, it's cool. It's great to see them being successful here.
Keep that great attitude, Ben King. That's our friend. I heard something interesting yesterday. Chris Horner in his comments said everywhere he was, you were. That means that you're obviously on your A game here. On the podium last year, you probably want to climb a little higher on it this year. You can win this race, can't you?
Yeah, I mean that'd be a great result, but there's a lot of work to be done, and we've got a lot of race left, so we're starting to get in the good part, and the team's riding fantastic. Everybody's great, so couldn't be happier.
Yeah, and it's interesting. I mean, Mount Baldy, we talk about it so much. Your anticipation for that day must be off the charts.
Yeah, I mean, every day is important, so we've got to worry about today first, and then we'll get to the stages after that. But yeah, I mean, it's a great climb. We're really looking forward to it. Best climbers in the world are here, so we'll have a good time up it for sure.
Certainly, people kind of chuckled when we thought about that, but this Peter Sagan is everything they've hyped him up to be, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's the real deal. He gets over the hills just fine, and then he goes into a sprint, and he still has tons of gas in the tank. So I mean, it's awesome. He's a great guy to work for.
Hey, I know that you picked up the old Rosetta Stone when you signed with Liqui Gas. How's your Italian doing? Should I stick with my program? It's hard.
It is difficult, ma si parlo italiano un poco meglio ogni giorno. I speak Italian better every day.
Yes, you do. Good work, Ted.
Thank you very much.
Grazie. Hey, good luck out there, Ted. That's Ted King, always one of the great gave you for this Amgen Tour California. You were riding the front, the biggest races in the world, Alex.
Didn't give me that much, actually.
Why not?
It was a hard race, and everyone's out here to swing, so we're fighting every day.
Yeah, and you guys have been fighting, taking a lot of responsibility out there. So when you're riding the front in a race like Amgen Tour California, kind of a dream come true. I mean, you've worked so hard as a junior rider and kid to be here. Now you're doing it. Can you talk about what that feels like?
Oh, it's absolutely great. It's the first time here in California, racing Tour California.
Tom, you know we love having you race here. It's been phenomenal. Talk about, do you enjoy coming to the United States? You race all over the world. How do we do here?
You did very well. It's a nice race. We have some hard stages here, very demanding stages of the riders. Also today, very long stage with some hard hills. But we try to get a stage win.
It's interesting at San Luis in Argentina, let's call it the Tour of Argentina, earlier this year, you were winning stages, Levi was winning the overall. That's pretty much what you'd like to do here too, isn't it?
Yeah, that would be very nice. Argentina, I think this is a little bit more competitive field than we had over there, but still, winning is winning, and we're going to go for it 100%.
Thank you very much, Tom. Tom Baldwin of Omega Quick Step Pharma. And here is the man himself, ladies and gentlemen, the defending Amgen Tour. This is Chris Horner on Radio Shack News on Check. Chris, yesterday, boy, it's been interesting. It really has. As a bike racing fan, we've been going crazy out here. You always put on a show. But yesterday was finally the day that the other teams showed up.
Yeah, Amgen's they put on some great courses for us. Of course, today looks fantastic. Yesterday was really hard. You're seeing all the teams up there really battling for the stage win.
You know, I watched the TV last night, late at night, and you did a great job positioning yourself for the finale. Is that what it is now, just staying safe? You will make an extra effort, but at least you're up in the top 10 wheels there.
Yeah, exactly. Just stay safe. Get a little bit out of the crash zone area. You got to waste a little bit of energy. It might take some toll on you later, but it's worth staying safe and not going down.
So we look forward to a day today where, don't underestimate how hard each day is as well. Typically 130 miles, that'd be long, but it's just normal for you guys. But today, it could blow up once again, couldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. With the heat out here and so many climbs, and we're going to the finish, it could be a very aggressive day if one of the teams really want to light things up, and could just come down to a good bunch sprint too. So you got to stay glued to the TV.
Chris, you have California roots, and clearly after winning last year, your popularity has gone way, well, it's always been high, but it is at a sky-high level right now. What kind of advantage is that for you to have so many people cheering for Chris Horner and Radio Shack every day?
Well, I'm from San Diego, and I've been training all through California. I've been with Webcore, that's in the San Francisco-based Bay Area there. I do training up in cool California and here on the 49 and all that stuff, and all the way down into Fresno. I've trained there when we were amateur team with Nutrifig, and so I know all the roads in California pretty good. I've been on these roads, and I'm comfortable here, and I got family here.
This is your race, isn't it?
Absolutely, I love it.
And let's watch you win it again. That's Chris Horner, three-time Tour of California winner. Levi, I did it last night. I tried to see how long I could keep running up major wins for you, and we went for 1 minute and 30 seconds, and we weren't done. So, I mean, we talk about the Utahs and the USA Pro Cycling Challenges. We've got Copperopolis. That's right here. Exactly. What year did you win Copperopolis? 3 years. All right, back way back in there. But even in the Gerolsteiner years, maybe.
Discovery, the Gerolsteiner, Rabobank.
Right. So just listening to Chris Horner talking about it, but racing here in California, this is not only your home country, but your home state, and at one point your backyard. It is a pretty incredible experience. Do you have trouble at times with all of the requests that you have for interviews? And you've been Mr. Tour California for 7 years. We appreciate it, but I hope it isn't wearing on you.
Oh, not at all. I miss a few here and there. They fall through the cracks, but I try and get everything, hit everything I can, get all the requests in that I can, and I just want to show my gratitude and my love for the state, and obviously for my hometown, Santa Rosa.
And talking about the racing, people have been very impressed seeing you making the selection every day. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but it looks like you're going to be there in the top 10 when it's all said and done. Are you surprising even yourself?
Well, that would be beyond expectations. 2 weeks ago I was pretty bad. I went out for 2 hours and that kicked my ass. So
at that point, are you worried you might not even be able to take the start?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And with the help of some friends and a lot of my community back in Sonora County, I buckled down and got in good enough shape to be here, and I feel good enough to participate in the race. Again, I'll say that I'm definitely not. I don't think people should count on me to win, but I'm happy to be here. That's more importantly just to be part of the race and do my 7th Amgen Tour of California.
Great, thank you, Levi.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please rise and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem by Jazz at 8 from Somerville High School.